Sweet to be, this is where I wanna be. On up with you, supersonic, we're on fire, rockin' love alive. On up with you. Just in the backseat of the Beamer, put my feet up, how you feeling? Yeah, yeah. Just in the backseat of the Beamer, put my feet up, how you feeling? Yeah.
हेलो गाइस, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। मैं थोड़ा कैमरा सेटिंग सही कर लूँ, उसके बाद वी आर गोइंग टू कंटिन्यू। जैसे तुम देख सकते हो मेरे बाल क्या है, आर पार चीज़ें जा रही हैं। ये पता नहीं आज अचानक से क्यों हो रहा है, तो सब सही चल रहा था। हॉरिजॉन्टल स्ट्रीम में थोड़ा दिक्कत हो। Oh shit. एक दो वैल्यू से बढ़ाना पड़ा ना, सिमिलरिटी दिक्कत है। ऐसा तो नहीं होना चाहिए यार। ओके ओके, वाइट लाइट चाहिए था मेरे को। हो गया। ठीक है, ना तो होगा। ओके या गुड टू गो। थोड़ा सा वर्टिक हॉरिजॉन्टल स्ट्रीम पे थोड़ा दिक्कत है, बट या गुड टू गो। यो क्या ये क्या चैलेंज कर रहा था?
Keep up.
ऊपर ही जाके खड़ा हो गया। War X refinement all range spot. Dented blessing. आज इसके खेलते हैं, चलो देखते हैं क्या होता है। पटू ई स्क्रिमिशर फायर था ना? फायर इलेक्ट्रो इज गुड। एक रिफ्रेश मारो। ऑटोमेटॉन हेलिचरो फाइटर ना, एक और नाइस। स्टार्टिंग विथ level 2 it is good. That is okay. Normally the fire इट इज इजी। एंजल को एंजल की तरह मार
What a
दो।
waste of time! Run while you still can! There's nowhere to hide!
ये कौन बड़ा वाला है? क्या?
Run while you still can! There's nowhere to hide!
Nice. Let's go. Let's go. We are the winners. Continue the war game. Alice. Long range arsenal basic temporarily increases the level of ranged unit in this formation by 3. When a ranged unit in this formation attacks an enemy, बस दो वाले हैं. Steps of a trial basic. When a unit is in the formation, ये वाला Ruin Hunter, Fresh, ना Pyro Helichros. एरिया डैमेज भी देगा ये, एरिया डैमेज ले तो ज़्यादा ठीक रहेगा। इवेंट हाँ पता है मेरे को। Easy. We can win this easily.
Roasted frog.
14 seconds.
What a waste of time!
You're open.
Run while you still can! There's nowhere to hide!
Easy. Continue. Haru. You will har. Rank. Oh, nice. Lock on component. Member is defeated at the level of enemy का 10% temporarily when you capture enter field some ये सही है। मेरे को चाहिए होगा ये सब, तो आते हैं ले लेते हैं इसको, बाद में काम आएगा। मेरे को एक आइस चाहिए भाई। वाटर आया, वाटर और वाटर, इनको तो जमा के मार सकते हैं। रुको, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी भी तो है। फिर नीचे करो, इधर करो। वाटर और फायर है, ठंडा गरम ठंडा गरम। फायर है, फायर को ठंडा किया जाए। लेट्स गो।
This was well done. Have a load of this. Let's move. Have a load of this. Let's move. Roast and fry.
2 गए भाई, 2 गए, 3 गए, इजी।
This. Let's move. Have a load of this.
What a waste of time! Run while you still can!
This.
There's nowhere to hide!
ये समन की नाइस। तो वो लीडर है मेरी। एम्बुश टैक्ट मिली यूनिट्स तो करना ही है, अपग्रेड हुआ। इलेक्ट्रो है तो ले लेता मन। अच्छा आ जाए भाई। वैसे ज़्यादा यूनिट नहीं है मेरे पास। पहले मैं ओके दिक्कत करेगा वो। मेरे को चाहिए होगा डंडर हो रहा है, क्योंकि वाटर भी है। इलेक्ट्रो ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं करता है इस पे। सिंगल टारगेट AoE। ओह अच्छा, ये रहने देते हैं, इसका देखते हैं, ये शायद मैनेज कर लेगा। लेकिन ये हिट है भाई, हैवी हिट चाहिए होगा। हैवी हिट यही दे सकता है। चलो देखते हैं। आइस विंड तो है। इधर ये है, ये करो। दिक्कत नहीं है। क्या वाटर और उड़ने वाली है ये। चलो ठीक है, देखते हैं क्या होता है। एक कम बढ़ रहा है, शायद ये हारेंगे।
What a waste of time!
This was well done.
Run while you still can! There's nowhere to hide!
Have a load of this.
Run while you still can! Did it take too long?
Have a load of this.
ओह नाइस, वो आ गया।
Cut down. You win.
Come on, easy. We did it. Nice. Inzaghi. Oh, nice. Gain an elite unit with the point man horns effect. Every 10 seconds your units are on field grant certain chance of triggering its point man horn effect again. Okay, when your elemental life form is immune to damage for the first time, its level increases temporarily by 7. The squad type unit gains 1 extra reserve member. Reserve member? Squad type, man. What the? Designate at rank. Mental right forms. Upgrade करो. Fresh. Water भी आई है मेरे. ओ ये आया है एक. Wow. इसको डिसएडवांटेज है और इसको एडवांटेज है साले. तो देखते हैं. शायद जीतेंगे.
What a waste of time!
Well done.
Run while you still can! There's nowhere to hide! Didn't take too long.
वो shit भाई.
Run while you still can! Didn't take too long.
Nice, come on, come on.
You're not going anywhere. Flash frost.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. We won. We won. Easy. I will win. Long range arsenal basic. Aerial amplification basic. Perfect partnership. Perfect partnership. ये लेते हैं. Yeah, I guess. देखा जाएगा. आइस है. फायर चाहिए होगा ऊपर. एक सेकेंड. एडवांटेज है. और जब तक मैं फिर ये लोग आएंगे जैसे फायर और आएगा. ठीक है. इधर तो वाटर वाला काम हो रहा है शायद. दिक्कत नहीं है. ये ले लेता या फिर ये ले लेता. ये दोनों ही रख लेता. और तो नुकसान है. मेरे को भी हो सकता. ये इशू है. पानी है, वाटर लेते हैं और देखते हैं शायद आ रहे हैं।
What a waste of time! There's nowhere to hide! Run while you still can! There's nowhere to hide! Didn't take too long.
ब्रो ये अकेले सबको खा गया मेरे। क्या था ये, मर गया भाई। कंटिन्यू, मेरे को उसको अपग्रेड करना होगा किसी तरह। After your human faction units have defeated a total of 10 opposing unit members, ये हुआ ना। ओ ये हुआ ना हंटर। एक और कुछ अच्छा आ जाए बस। ये लेजर वाला है। ये करते हैं और इधर डालते हैं। ठंडा किया जाए इनको। कहाँ है ये? कहाँ है ये? ठंडा किया जाएगा। इधर डाल देते हैं, ज़्यादा सही रहेगा। पता नहीं ये चैट अपडेट हो रहा है कि नहीं। वाचिंग दिखा रहा है बट हो नहीं रहा। आई गेस नीचे देखते हैं, हो जाएगा। आई गेस अब हो जाना चाहिए।
What a waste of time! Run while you still can! There's nowhere to hide! Run while you still can! There's nowhere to hide!
तो
Run while you still can! There's nowhere to hide! Run while you still can! There's nowhere to hide!
जीत गए, लेट्स गो। हे परफेक्ट पार्टनर्स एडवांस। AoE डैमेज ये भी देगा। बट लार्ज इसको करते हैं अपग्रेड ना। रूइन गार्ड नहीं चाहिए, रूइन हंटर चाहिए। गार्ड नहीं चाहिए। ये गार्ड है, ग्रेटर है, पता नहीं क्या है। ठीक है, ये फायर ठीक है। ये दूर से मरेगा ये। जमा देंगे। पानी भी चाहिए होगा वैसे तो। ये भी तो है। ओ लगाते हैं इधर। आर्चर वाला ही नहीं मेरे पास वो। अब शायद जी जाना चाहिए क्योंकि लास्ट में एक और स्ट्रॉन्ग बंदा आएगा मेरा।
What a waste of time! Run on! Still can! There's nowhere to hide!
Roasted fry.
Run on! Still can! There's nowhere to hide!
This one's well done. Use the force authorized. This will end you.
Did it take too long? There's nowhere to hide!
This will do.
गया मैं हट गया। ये रेन गार्ड मेरा, रेन गार्ड जिसको मना किया उसी आ रहा हूँ मैं, जो नहीं चाहिए था मेरे को। दोनों जमीन वाले हैं, इनको दिया जाए कुछ उड़ने का। और कहाँ है? इधर लगाओ, इधर लगाओ, इधर करो। कुछ साइट्स है नीचे, यूनिट्स, कुछ यूनिट्स। ओह, जो नहीं चाहिए उसको हटा सकता हूँ मैं, ऐसा है? ओके, तो फालतू है। ठीक है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है मेरे पास, उड़ने वाले दूर आएंगे।
What a waste of time! Run while you still can! There's nowhere to hide!
This one's well.
कौन सा डॉगी है भाई?
Did it
ये कौन सा डॉगी है?
too long?
ऊपर, ये नीचे कुछ नहीं कर पाएगा ये ये लोग भी कुछ नहीं कर पाएंगे। इनके ऊपर से निकल रहा हूँ मैं। ये लोग कुछ कर पाएंगे। ये भी अपने ही है ना। भाई बेचारे के साथ क्या हो गया? फायर स्पेक्टर गया। ओ नाइस, यही तो चाहिए था मेरे को, यही तो चाहिए था मेरे को। ये हो गया। ये आइस और वाटर, ठीक है हो जाएगा, ये वापरेट हो जाएंगे ये लोग। फायर और ये करते हैं फिर इसको, ठीक है आई गेस सही है, करता है। लेट्स गो।
What a waste of time! There's nowhere to hide! Didn't take too long.
क्या हो रहा है ये? गए क्या? गए हम लोग, गए। हार गए, हार गए। लास्ट है ये। कोई नहीं, होता है। इन दोनों को तो नुकसान है क्योंकि दोनों नीचे वाले हैं, ये दोनों उड़ने वाले हैं, तो इधर फायदा रहेगा मेरे को। ये सामुराई और ये देखना पड़ेगा, इसको आगे करते हैं, तो पीछे करते हैं। इलेक्ट्रो अब जीत जाना चाहिए मेरे को, अब जीत जाना चाहिए।
What a waste of time! Well done, Hellcat! There's nowhere to hide!
Let's move. Have a load of this.
Run, didn't take too long.
Let's move. Well done.
Run, there's nowhere to hide. Didn't take too long.
Okay, it is going well, it is going well. This one is going well. अब नहीं शायद, अब नहीं शायद। ओ हो गया। Nice one.
Use of force authorized. You're pretty sharp.
जम गया।
Flash frost.
जीत गए। करंट विक्ट्रीज, क्या है? ब्रॉन्ज मिला, क्या मिला? तो अभी भी कंटिन्यू हो रहा है, लेकिन अभी आई गेस हो गया ना। मेरे को चूज करने का ऑप्शन नहीं दिया। ये सब डाउन वाले हैं, डाउन वाले, ये उड़ने वाली है बस। ये उड़ने वाला है। कर लेते हैं। अच्छा अभी नहीं कर सकते, अब कोई बात नहीं, जस्ट मिस। हाँ ये वाला हारेंगे।
Waste of time. Run, Hellcat! There's nowhere to hide. Bloom as the flowers in Gurabad. Bloom as the flowers in Gurabad. Didn't take too long.
Let's move.
Bloom as the flowers in Gurabad. Run, Hellcat! Bloom as the flowers in Gurabad. Bloom as the flowers in the eternal oasis.
एक गए, दो गए, तीन गए, चार गए, पांच गए। ये भी गया। नाइस वन, कम ऑन कम ऑन कम ऑन कम ऑन कम ऑन। ये बचाएगा, ये बचाएगा, ये बचाएगा। वो क्लच कर गया भाई, ये क्लच कर गया। ओ अब हारेंगे, अब हारेंगे, अब हारेंगे, अब हारेंगे। अरे शिट भाई। लेकिन वो क्लच कर गया भाई, बहुत तगड़ा। थोड़ा जल्दी ये खत्म करो, मेरे को सेलेक्ट करने दो। और है नहीं है, और है नहीं है। अब इसका काम हो गया खत्म। सेविंग फॉर हु? सेविंग नहीं, मैं एक ही बार 10 पे करूंगा, इसी में पुल करूंगा। लेकिन अभी मेरे को इसी में करूंगा। लेकिन ओ C1Z भाई, यस
Keep up.
आई विल ट्राई। होगी तो नहीं, आई नो, बट
Should we go after her? Or do you have someone else you'd like to meet?
ऑप्शनल क्यों करना है फिर? ऑप्शनल का क्या फायदा?
If I run, mud will get on my clothes.
3 कोड्स देंगे 100 कल 300 प्राइमो जेम्स मिलेंगे गेंशिन के लाइव स्ट्रीम में। 3 कोड्स देंगे 100 प्राइमो ईच। नाइस। तुम किस लिए हो ब्रदर? ओ यहाँ पे है ये कोलंबिना। यहाँ पे क्या कर रही है?
Columbina! What are you doing here?
Was it not?
Yeah, but aren't you afraid the Fatui will?
Zandrone seems uninterested in my capture, and the others are unlikely to risk making contact at all. They have more troublesome affairs to deal with.
If I had to guess, he is a threat.
Well, it's good to come out for a walk either way. So, how do you feel?
The flow of
कल तो
Kuvaki is
गेंशिन का लाइव
somewhat
देखूंगा, तुम्हारे
turbulent.
स्ट्रीम पे नहीं आ
And the
पाऊंगा। कोई
people,
बात नहीं।
however,
फिर तो क्या?
However,
is this where you purchased the dishes you treated me to?
are you serious? That's what she's concerned about? Berries and fried meat? Well, we can take you to grab a bite if you'd like to. There's all sorts of delicious stuff out here that you won't get to try at home.
You've been
Everybody
quite
go hello.
subdued. thorny questions on your mind, perhaps? I could not gain any insight into now that he has donned a shape, but that power of his plays host to an upset. I cannot say if that fixation is perhaps understanding the subject of his fixation shall prove key to repelling. I could look into the Eternal Moon's marrow, but after our previous attempt, I suspect your spaceship has been intentionally hidden. Perhaps someone has, and I doubt there are many who could accomplish such a feat. I still wish to return to the moon that belongs to me. That is where the answers lie.
Act 2 complete. अच्छा कल ही हो जाता complete अगर ये मैं कर लेता तो.
Interesting. You followed me this far. Why not show your face?
Haha! Right, right. Right you are. I forgot. The name's Varka.
Varka?
Knight of Boreas, and Grand Master of the Knights of Favoni.
Varka क्यों follow कर रहा है इसको?
Ad Astra. Thank you for
It's been a few days since we... Still no news about Rare... If only he was...
Hello! You must be the traveler... Mr. Flint?
The Wild Hunt? Oh, uh-oh! Come on, let's go!
A nation that does not exist. एक एक्ट होगा बस आज. ओके हाँ वैसे भी देखते हैं आज सुबह.
I can barely sense any Kuvaki at all. This
Looks like his appetite truly is insatiable.
He's not seriously still
एक
getting
एक्ट
stronger?
होगा
Everyone's here already!
We've all been on high alert since we split up a few days back, expecting Rarir, but it's like he just vanished into... That is, until this...
And we're sure that Rare... Who else? He's the only one who could pull off a stunt like this.
Kuvaki loss has reached critical levels. Reikir of Solnari set to maximum threat level. Warning, unless de-escalation measures are taken soon, he...
There wasn't a shred of sanity left.
Yeah. Oh.
Last time we fought, we were already at a disadvantage.
Yeah. If I were him and... Unless something went wrong. His whole resurrection thing didn't exactly go smooth.
The other thing is, how does someone who's completely lost their mind still have the wherewithal to cover their tracks?
Beats me.
According to certain medical
actually...
There are many unanswered questions here, besides his name.
Exactly. I'd be willing to bet that even if we gathered together every scrap of intel in Nodcry, we still wouldn't find more than, like...
So, if we do nothing, last time we had Marionette and her... Oh, Paimon's...
Well, I do have somewhere like the Eye of
A perfectly reasonable.
I agree. We should split up.
Wait, why Hisi Island?
If I recall correctly, your largest goddess statue was carved from Kuvaki.
That's right. Yes.
Splitting up's always gonna be risky, but... And if we do run into...
That's when you follow the third rule of treasure hunting. Run like the wind.
Agreed.
All right, we'd better get moving. Come on, Anetha, let's go!
क्या कर रहा है भाई? गर्दन अकड़ के तो नहीं सोया हुआ।
Any leads?
Nope. Diddly squat. No clues to where he might be hiding. It's like he's a ghost. It feels like we're sitting on a powder keg that could go off at any second.
So, you guys didn't find anything either?
Not loving the word either. How about you, Flints?
I questioned a few Ratni, almost as if he knew someone was on to him. Either that, or he's just extremely...
He's been biding his time for a while now.
No idea.
All we can do now is hope that I know and it... Wait, he's actually here? I didn't mean it!
No, it's Silver Moon Hall. The Lady Kutar might be in danger.
Let's get over there, quick!
Let's go! ओ भाई, ओ शिट, अच्छा फाइट शुरू हो गया। What?
Why is he attacking the damn select? What's going on?
No time for questions. Stop him!
Oh!
This is insane.
Yehuda, get Kutar out of here!
On it.
Look where your feeble light has gotten you. Now you shall plunge into darkness. Thalindus, soon I will find a way.
Watch out.
ओह आया भाई, हीरो जाग गया। हाँ
Find them, even if it means turning this place to ashes.
नाइस। एक्ट 3 की स्टार्टिंग ही तगड़ी भाई।
That was too close.
क्या करेगा भाई वो, पावर मैच नहीं हो रहा
Barely made it
बेचारा।
out of there alive.
That
What's that guy's
traveler.
deal? How'd he get so crazy strong?
He's a threat to this entire nation. I doubt his strength could even be measured by conventional standards.
I have a question. When me and Anefa showed up, we saw him chasing after this lady like he wanted her dead. What was that all?
We weren't there for the whole thing either.
They were already duking it out by the time we arrived.
Yeah, we didn't see how it all started.
Kutar, can you shed any light on this?
Kutar. Cross-checking database. I see. So you're the one that the Frost Moon Scions refer to as the Moon Goddess?
Wait, she's the moon goddess?
There are many reasons why people might. I've never met that person before. Why he holds me in such contempt, I cannot say. But since he hunts the power of the moon, it's no surprise that I am a target.
Kutar.
There are many potential motives. It is also possible that he covets the Kuvaki inside you. But right now, devising a counter strategy should be our number
5
one
minutes
priority.
कंटिन्यू फाइट करना
The
है।
likelihood of
Oh nice, मजा आएगा।
Strategy?
अब फाइट होगा, रेडी
I
रहो।
don't
I am
stand a
ready.
chance against an. Surely our only option.
I
is-
am ready.
Oh, I can't say that.
Running is our only option.
Huh?
You seem surprised. But what other choice do we have?
Well, I mean,
It's not too late. I can distract him, so you have plenty of time to make.
Wait, what?
Doesn't that make sense? I'm the one he's after. There's no need for you to risk your necks on my behalf. A coyote doesn't stop for bypassers while it's howling at the moon. What is it, Lama? The Frost Moon Scions have already grown accustomed to life without their goddess. My presence here is no longer essential.
We can't just roll over and let him get.
yeah. Besides, she pretty much saved my life back there. If I just ditched her now, I'd never forgive myself.
We can't overlook that you have saved our lives multiple times now. To talk of returning the favor.
River's true objective remains unclear. Even if we were to sacrifice Miss Kutar, there's no guarantee he would stop.
But
Kutar, I know why you left the Frost Moon Scions so long ago. It was they would make self-centered wishes, force you to. If it were me, I might have walked away too. But I believe that time can change everything. After much reflection, any relationship based on need, you were born here. And now you've
thank you, Lama. But my power is on the wane. I'm afraid I will be of little use to you now. Very well then.
Both times you saved us, we were
It is. But I find it very draining. Rejected by the world. My power is dwindling. Like a lake, cut off from its source. Slowly shrinking away.
What do you mean, rejected by the world?
The 3 moons belonged to the ancient bygone era, in
Okay.
which they came into being.
Okay.
From the moment I was born, the world itself has been steadily sapping away at my strength.
That's why we need moon marrow to borrow the eternal moon
The
power.
3 moons are not one and the same.
Okay.
As the goddess of the Frost Moon,
Okay.
I cannot wield the powers of the other 2. Yet moonlight has a way of blending together. Each can reflect the other's glow. So when our fingers touched, I was able to restore my strength by drawing Kuvaki from the eternal moon's marrow. But this method of recovery is painfully slow. If only we could find the...
It's the Wild Hunt!
Even faster than we expect.
See how those wild hunt creatures are.
Then what are we waiting for?
Let's go.
Installation chamber deployed. Preparing for dust up.
Forest?
They just keep coming! This is driving me nuts!
Career's closing in on us. We need to pick up the pace.
There's too many of them! And this time, we can't fall back on Kutar's house to escape! This goes on much longer.
Defensive mode engaged. Ultimatum protocol.
You need this place. With one heart and faith.
Observe. Beware the creatures of the night. Close your eyes to dust.
Flash attack! Good luck!
Cleanup sequence initiated. Preparing for dust up.
By the frost moon.
Be silent. Close your eyes. Night falls.
You poor last land. For the everlasting.
Installation chamber deployed. Annihilation mode.
Observe the night coming.
Don't claw! Look, the rainbow!
पूरा गलत चला रहे हो टीम, पता नहीं मेरे को। मैंने कर दिया, बस मेरे को नहीं आइडिया है। डैमेज हुआ, मेरे को एक भी डैमेज नहीं पड़ा। That's what I wanted. वारका। टूटा हुआ ब्लेड लेके घूम
What's
रहा।
the matter? Bit off more than you could chew?
How are Uncle Varka? You're back from Amsvartnir? Whoa! You're Varka? Grand Master of the Knights of Favoni?
We could save the intros for later.
Oh, is that where...
That's the one. Come on, move!
वुल्फ ग्रेवस्टोन वेपन है वो गेम में। अच्छा
Wow! Where are we? This is...
Well, that goes without saying.
मेरे पास भी।
This is the Knights of
Nice.
Favonius' meeting place, aka the Black Market of Intel. As an expeditionary Anyway, where were we? Allow me to introduce...
You look way younger than...
Well, definitely feeling some of that back pain.
Another? You mean you fought him before?
Yep. He wasn't nearly as strong back then, but he was still a formidable foe. My squad took heavy injuries, and I barely made it out alive myself. We knew it might have been our last chance, so we staked everything on it.
तो
But
strong
still,
है ना।
it wasn't. I tried tracking him down afterwards, but he didn't leave a trace. Even in his unhinged mental state, he's as cautious as any train. So, I decided to come find you. And as luck would have it,
तो जो स्कर्क वर्सेस ये होता तो स्कर्क तो धूल चढ़ा देती उसको भाई। तो एक हाथ से उठा के फेंक देती पेट को।
if I weren't,
Note to self.
वारका,
Uncle
फ्लेम,
Varka's.
I guess it's
स्कर्क।
my turn to ask.
That's a long story,
it's
but
okay.
I'll try to make it quick.
Next update banners. Okay. Nice, nice.
Wow, I had no idea so much had happened. Sounds like you guys have really been through it. So, that's a lot to take in.
I'm truly sorry. You stood with us.
You've got nothing to apologize for, Miss Moonchanter. You can plan 100 steps ahead, and to be perfectly honest, but now that a new variable is...
A new variable?
Who else? And in a strange way. That said, while I know I was explaining everything just now,
You mean about our mystery app?
That's right. From what you've said, not only did they lead you straight to some key files, I don't know who or what could pull something like...
I hadn't heard the story about those files. Would you mind repeating their titles for me?
Wild Hunt Phenomena Log. A nod.
Oh,
Another dead end. Guess all we can do still. It's safest. Your intel also explained, but once we looked into it, it turned out to be a red herring. I don't know who was behind it. I doubt it's by chance that he happened to make his comeback while my attention was diverted. And from everything you told me, but is it even possible that he orchestrated all of this by himself? The Moon Maiden and the Raker of Solnari. Nodcry of all places. The way everything is unfolding, it can't be a coincidence.
So...
Right now, we've got at least 3 things to consider. Let's go through them one by one.
फिर
First,
इसको कुछ पता
we
है
need
लेकिन
to
ये
figure
बता
out how
नहीं
to
रहा
take
है
down
अभी
Rick. To
बताओ
my knowledge, the bulk of Nodcry's fighting forces already gathered here. But even with everyone united, we're still no match for
पता
Rarer
है
in his
कुछ लेकिन
current
बता नहीं
state.
रहा है बताओ
Let alone with his power still growing.
what if there was a way to tap into a new power of our own?
How so?
Have you thought of something, Columbina?
3 moons once watched over this world. The Eternal Moon was the largest. The Frost Moon was the brightest. And the Iridescent Moon was the most mysterious. They say that back then, the 3 moon goddesses wielded immense power. Enough to shape the workings of the world itself. I now bear the Frost Moon's power. And the Eternal Moon's marrow resides within the Traveler.
Hold on. Are you suggesting?
The iridescent moon. The last piece in the puzzle.
That's right. If we can find the Iridescent Moon's marrow, I will be able to regain my strength much more quickly.
The 3 moons are said to stir the tides and illuminate all things. Perhaps they hold further secrets beyond our understanding.
According to my analysis, the solution is feasible. However, it is subject to one major condition. How do we locate?
I know a way, but we will need to visit the Fatui's Experimental Design Bureau.
The Experimental Design Bureau?
Yes. I must speak with Sandrone.
It's a long way from here to the Experimental Design Bureau. There's a high chance you'll be spotted. You shouldn't...
Then that's settled. As you saw for yourself, people's obsessions often reveal... The Wild Hunt has plagued Nodcry for centuries now. If we want to stop it for good, we have to get to the root cause of what's driving it.
It's true. We still know very little about it. If Kuthar hadn't...
But where would we even start?
Oh? That's a rather hasty
ये
conclusion
कहाँ
for
से घुस
someone
गई?
who's so painstakingly meticulous when it comes to...
Ah, she hurt me!
ये कहाँ से आ गई
Boss! What are you doing here?
I'm now asking myself the same question. I received a letter from a humble knight of Favonius, requesting a meeting to discuss a major business.
Since his failed ambush, we can't do this without the...
Wait a sec! How did you even hear about this place? Didn't you say this is meant to be the Knights of Favonius' meeting spot?
You really think he could have gotten settled in Nodcry without my help? Besides, I'm the one running this gig.
Allow me to introduce...
Please spare me the flattery. Let's cut to the chase.
He is the
Well, this certain...
So you're just going to sit this one?
Why should I get involved?
What if we told you?
Oh?
I can't put a price on some... If you insist on...
You just don't give up, do you? Too bad. I know you well enough to know you can't
मेरा
afford
पूरा
my
इंस्टा फीड
prices.
एमस्टिन फाइल से
The
भर गया
riskier the job, the more it'll cost.
क्यों भाई
And a moon chanter's
Epstein
stipend
files
isn't
क्यों?
exactly generous. Unless you're planning...
Boss, just a thought. Things got really dangerous during the fight with Rarer. If this girl hadn't saved me, I'd be late. If there's any way...
This is why I'm all... You have to be careful who you get involved with, or you invite all kinds of misfortune. Very well. Yehoda, I will help. Flynn's. That fragment that...
Of course.
Let me borrow it.
तब
I
से
need
ये
it to
बारे
follow
में
up on
बात
some
कर रहे हैं
leads.
हम सबके रील्स मेरे फीड में आ रहा है भाई साहब
Shh.
I get it. We all have... And that brings me to the third and final item. I'm in for this part.
Count me in.
Come off it, you two. I'm way ahead of you here. And Nefa did a scan of the moon goddess's Kuvaki signature. And once they're ready, we'll
I like it.
No biggie.
All right then. We'll split into... Once your team has finished their mission, return here and wait for the others.
What? अच्छा ये वैसे हो रहा है ये क्या लोडिंग है ये क्या लोडिंग स्क्रीन है
Lady Damselette. Wait. And you two? We've been doing our best to mind her.
We're not looking for any trouble.
Do I need to remind you that you're still a wanted fugitive out of consideration for our form?
Let them in.
But...
Are you going to make me repeat?
No.
Sandrone seems to be in a good mood.
कुछ ले गया है भाई मेरे को भूख लगा बहुत
So tell me, to what do I owe the honor this time? Actually, before you answer that, just so we're clear, we're not colleagues anymore, Columbina. I don't owe you anything.
एड्रेस बताओ जोमेटो का मैं ऑर्डर
I
करता हूँ
promise it's nothing big.
अरे नहीं नहीं
It seems like you've gotten the wrong idea here. The only reason I let you in was because I was bored. It seemed like a way to kill some time and satisfy my whatever miscalculations I may or may not have made in the past. I haven't lost the plot enough to even consider sticking my neck out for your sake.
I'd like to speak with Arlecchino.
What?
Arlecchino?
You mean the knave?
I'd like to speak with Arlecchino. Is she in Nodcry?
No, she's not. Once
She
the work on
is
this
here.
facility was completed, she went back with the rooster and Regrator. The only ones in Nodcry are me
मालिक आ गया चैट में
What is it you need to speak to her about anyway?
Razer is hunting me. If I'm going to face him, I must first retrieve the lost moon. Is that a no, then?
As if I need reminding. I was this close to settling things with him before someone decided to whisk me away to their weird little garden.
कलेजा खाएगा
Have you held any tea parties lately?
Tea parties? Yeah, obviously. You don't seriously think we'd pack it all in just because you aren't here. If anything, they've been more eventful than ever.
I bet you served them the worst tea you have. Just like you used to.
Who cares about first Rosaline? Now you?
You'd always brew a different type of tea for me each time.
Well, duh. What?
मेरा पत्थर का बना है मजा नहीं आएगा
Oh, yeah. And Capitana. Well, I guess we are overdue. Have Febronia pass a message to Arlecchino for me. It's time for tea. Will suffice.
Pass along a message for me.
Excuse me? Who said you were on the guest list back when you were under the
But that protection didn't come for free. In fact, I paid dearly for it. At the end of the day, it was just another transaction. I just got tired, that's all. I never wanted any part in their grand ambitions. It brings back memories from the old days. When I was still worshipped as the moon goddess.
के सारे फीमेल एक तरफ
Centuries on.
I figured you'd leave eventually.
ऐसा क्या खास है इसमें?
You didn't have as much of a reason. The Tsaritsa gave you shelter and protection, but that was it. Nothing. I get why you left. But if you keep hanging around with this riffraff, the next time we cross paths. That might be your plan.
Huh?
See for yourselves.
My lady, it's the
मेरे आंखों
wild
से
hunt.
देखो सब
A horde of monsters is headed straight for...
तुम्हारी आंखों से कैसे देखो?
Another uninvited guest trying to crash my tea party. Clear the area. I'll handle this. Wait, what? You want us to leave you here by your... You'll be lucky to make it. Go on, get out of here. Stay and watch if you want. But it'll be at your own risk. Don't tell me what to do! Stare all you want, Columbina. You're not getting another invitation.
I know. But thank you anyway.
This is exactly why you shouldn't hang around with those people. All their melodrama.
Hello, 5'4", welcome to the stream.
Come on then, Mr. Ray here. Let's pick up where we left off. It's your wild hunt monstrosities versus my beautiful creations. Let's see who comes...
Oh. Oh. क्या मैं ही मार रहा हूँ क्या सबको? ये लोग क्या कर रहे हैं? कर रहे हैं। ये लोग कुछ नहीं कर रहे। तुम्हारा कलेजा तो फायर बन गया। गेंशिन का दूसरा नाम मजदूरी है। ये तो ज़्यादा अच्छा है, यही गन मारते रहो। क्या है ये? What is this भाई? ये तो वैसे ही स्पैम किए जा रहा हूँ। क्या हो रहा है ये? ऐसे स्पैम करते रहो। क्या दिक्कत है? कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। कोई आए थोड़ा स्ट्रॉन्ग आए भाई। स्नाइपर?
That's it. Keep them pinned down. Don't let them get near.
Headshot, headshot. Inspired with this. अच्छा, जनरेट। ये लोग कहाँ वार कर रहे हैं? एक भी नहीं लग रहा है। ये बस इफेक्ट है क्या? मैं ही मार रहा हूँ सबको। डैमेज सेव कर लिया।
Huh? Where'd he go? get him!
I've upgraded Pulonia again since our last encounter, and uploaded every last scrap of your data. So let's finish this, once and for all.
She's not here. Where did she go?
Hey! Over here, you big...
मेरे को लगा एक्सप्लोरेशन मजदूरी है। ओहो।
Curse it. Moon, go. Keep searching. She cannot have gotten far.
ये साथ हुआ क्या? ये लोग इधर कुछ कर रहे हैं। पूरा गेम ही मजदूरी है। मैं 1 सेकंड आया। भूख लग गया है तगड़ा।
So this is your method for investigating Rarir's past. It almost looks like some kind of ceremony.
Good deduction. But it's quite a different affair from what you're used to with the Frost
Zibai निकालना है।
Scions.
अभी प्राइमो निकालने की मजदूरी चल रही है।
First time I've ever been in here. Boss always said it was off limits, so I pictured some kind of creepy dungeon. But it's actually kind of nice. Oh, I guess this must be Sumero decor? That's where Boss is from. And that nice shopkeeper who sold me my treasure.
I'm not sure exactly what you've got planned.
Oh,
but
day.
it looks
It's
like
nice.
you're all set.
Welcome to the stream.
When do we begin?
Whenever we
MVP.
wish. But for some
MWP.
reason, I've got a feeling this isn't going to end well. I've never faced Rarir myself, but from what you've told me, his power is beyond anything I could imagine. I, on the other hand, am just an ordinary businesswoman. Our paths should never have crossed, yet here I am, forced to make an enemy of him.
If you ask me, you're about as far from ordinary as it gets. So what are you saying? You're getting cold feet?
Once I take a job, there's no backing out. Still, I have to ask myself if the power I'm... and also how to make sure I come out of this alive if things spiral out of control. Death is the one thing we can take for granted. It is the great equalizer, however fortunate or unfortunate we may otherwise be. So it's important to consider how to spend what lifespan we...
Come on, boss. Lighten up. Quit talking about death. It's bad luck.
For once, I agree with you. When you're up against a foe like Rarir, there's no such thing as being too prepared. Is there anything I can do to help?
That won't be necessary. I've already made up my mind. Time to cash in a precious favor I've been saving for a rainy day. Yehoda, I need you to find someone for me. The sooner the better.
Eh? Find who?
That shady merchant who sold you an overpriced treasure compass the other day.
Come on, boss. You're pulling my leg again. In what way is she shady? She showed up when I was completely lost and sold me a neat little gadget that was exactly what I needed. Trust me, she's a good person. Anyway, I know who you're talking about. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Whoa.
I genuinely can't run any further.
Hey, aren't you?
What is is it? What's the big rush? You dragged me out of a dream where I was literally swimming in Mora. I'm charging double my usual attendance fee. See, look how easygoing she is. After that rude awakening, she could have completely snapped at us. But instead, she kept it together and just asked for an extra fee.
Dori Sangama Bay? I never would have pictured you two doing business together.
If you want to make it big and not cry, it's all about connections. Lady Nefer just so happens to have a lot of intel that interests me. And she also did me a big favor in the past. It was back when I first arrived in Not Cry. My trusty assistant, the genie in my lamp, had an adverse reaction to the Kuvaki and fainted. And wouldn't you know it, that's when I suddenly find myself in a life-or-death situation. Good thing my compatriot was there to swoop in and save the day. I've been giving her a 30% discount off all of my goods ever since. Now, so that no one here feels left out, I'm willing to extend a 20% discount to fellow friends of Boss Nefer. Plus, any other friends you send my way will enjoy 10% off. What can I say? The great Lord Sangama Bay is nothing if not generous. So, let me guess. You've run into some trouble? I've got everything you could possibly need. And the more you buy, the more you'll save.
You guessed correctly. What have you got in the way of survival gear?
The one type of gear I've never been short on. What are you looking for? A jetpack fresh from the Academia's labs? An ancient suit of armor, dredged up from the bottom of the sea? At the very least, I need to know what kind of opponent you're dealing with here. If even you're worried about staying alive, it must be pretty serious.
What if I told you it's someone with the power to bring a nation to its knees?
Is that so? Then we really are talking top-shelf treasures. I don't have anything like that in stock right now. I'll have to ask my supplier.
Your supplier?
A powerful woman, make no mistake. I can't reveal her identity, but luckily for you, I hear she's planning to visit Not Cry in the near future. If you're willing to wait, I can ask her when she's here. Can't say exactly how long that'll be, though.
Then, let me put it another way. What would you do if you encountered an enemy like that? Roll over and serve yourself up on a silver platter?
Of course not. I have a handy little trinket from one of my generous suppliers, which... Hold on. What exactly are you getting at? No, this is for my personal use only!
Let's just say I'm borrowing it, all right? Just for insurance purposes. You'll get it back later. Favors are the worst kind of debt to owe, and now you've got a chance to repay one. A win-win situation, don't you think?
Fine. You can borrow it for 5 days. No, make that 3. And for every extra hour after that, I'm charging you 1 million mora. Deal?
Deal.
1 million mora?
What a way to start the day.
हमारे लिए भी कुछ ऑर्डर कर दो. क्या खा रहे हो? समोसा.
Or can I go back to bed now?
बहुत गर्म है.
That will be all. Take care now. Don't trip up on your way back, friend.
See you later! You're my favorite shopkeeper.
Excellent. Everything is well and truly ready. The ceremony can now begin. After initiating the ceremony, your minds will follow me wherever I go. You will see many strange things in your mind's eye. So remember, don't be frightened, and don't make a sound. Now then,
Bihar.
let us peer into the Razer of Solnari's past.
Huh?
I made it. I don't recognize this style of architecture. Must be Conrian. Simple furnishings, table and chairs. It's a more ordinary house than I might have expected. Looks like the fearsome Raker of Zulnari came from surprisingly humble beginnings. Unless this passed for luxury in Conria. Unlikely. It was said to be a very prosperous nation in its heyday. Anyway, I'll keep exploring.
एक सेकंड आ रहा हूँ. आ गया.
Hi, River. Since you're working extra hours tonight, I thought I'd keep myself busy by checking out that new kebab shop. I've heard good things about their menu. I'll test it out, and if it's as good as everyone's saying, let's go back together sometime. P.S. New stash from the Universitas Magistrorum. I brought some goodies home. A few teacups and a pin rack. Hope you like them.
They didn't sign their name. But they must have been close. Sounds like they were living together.
I went over to Joseph's for drinks today. They have a fine collection, but I went alone. Felindis was tied up with something and couldn't make it. Joseph asked why I came alone, but I didn't really have an answer. He then went on to ask about other things. If you ask me, someone who asks that many personal questions is too nosy for their own good. But if he invites me again, chances are I'd still go.
Felindis. That's the same name Rerir mentioned.
Crane imports keep falling. If things don't pick up, we'll soon be back to meat and mushrooms only. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of that new type of mushroom everyone's been into lately. Didn't it start out as a lab-grown variety? I heard it's even mildly corrosive. Seriously, why would you eat? I don't care if it's an impressive feat of alchemy. That just isn't the kind of thing I like to eat.
Grain has to be imported, and they're eating a diet of mostly meat and mushrooms. Could it be because Conria is underground, so it doesn't get much sunlight? That would explain why they use so much stone in their buildings. They even use alchemically modified strains for food. Seems like the people of Conria don't have many options when it comes to dining.
I've just about saved up enough now. Time to buy it and keep it somewhere safe.
Making a big purchase. I wonder what it is. He really is a professional. No wonder he's so good at covering his tracks. Despite what he's become, it seems like he's retained certain habits, at least in this regard. Did Rary rip it out himself?
Before I met you, I was convinced that my heart was nothing more than a stagnant pool, the burial place of a fallen moon. A withered, windless grove where the waters rested forever unrippled. It was you who helped me see that my heart hadn't entirely withered away. That it could still beat to the rhythm of love.
This is just trivial sentimentality from the looks of it. Why would he go to the trouble of hiding that? The burial place of a fallen moon.
वहीं पे है।
Reverie, over here.
Dane Slip?
Dane! Oh, and, Vedaflin here? What a surprise to see you here.
Hello there, Reverie. You need not address me so formally outside of court.
He doesn't get that much free time, so I invited him over for a drink.
So, what are we discussing today?
Hey, don't look at me. As far as...
Come on, don't give us that. Didn't you say you were about to pop the big question? I just didn't expect you to be the first one to settle down and get married. That's...
Yeah. If you told me that a few years ago, I wouldn't have believed you either.
So, are you planning to come clean about your job then?
Sure, I'll have to tell her at some point. But I'll need to pick the right time and place.
Come on, stop being such a pessimist. For all you know, she could be thrilled. I bet she'll be much more impressed by your actual job than the one she thinks you're doing. A member of the King's Guard.
Of course he does. Anyway, and...
Me? Same old, nothing much to... Huh? What's up, Ved?
It's nothing.
Vedaflin, Daneslif's elder brother. Renowned throughout the court of Conria as the Visionary. And yet, despite the gulf between us, he seems to have something to say about... Does he even know me? Does he see me as a friend of his brother? Or just why did he react so strongly?
Brown, curly hair and brooding blue eyes. Perfectly normal. No different from anyone else. As frightening as this monster is in the present, there's something even more unsettling about seeing the human he used to be.
जी हाँ, विराल करा लो अच्छे से।
Felindis? You're back early.
Our equipment's being serviced today, so I got off. Aw, why the long face?
Went for a drink with Dane and the others after work.
Isn't that a good thing?
Vedaflin showed up today too. You know, Daneslif.
Ah, Mr. Vedaflin. Yes, I've heard of him. They say that everything he says ends up coming true.
He overheard Daneslif mention that I'd recently proposed, and seemed to have an issue with it. But when I asked what it was, he kept it to himself.
So, you're worried? You could be such a child sometimes, Reverie. We're nobodies. Why would the Visionary be concerned about us? I'm sure someone in his position has much bigger fish to fry.
Maybe you're right.
You worry too much, Reverie. We've been together for ages now, and everything's been going so well, has it not? You've even
So, you do remember. Tell me then.
Like I said, I need some time to decide. You can't just rush into things like this. We may be nobodies in the grand scheme of things, but if we want things to work out, we've still got to plan ahead.
All right. Take your time. Just don't keep me waiting forever. Nobodies. Sounds about right. Can someone whose gaze is so fixed on a far-flung future even see the present clearly? Besides, the dynasty's fate rests with the king and his inner circle. Whatever I do, it won't make much difference. Meanwhile, every idea they come up with and every decision they make, it affects everything. These days, the king is lost in his research, and the purge of the Crimson Moon bloodline grows ever more intense. The opposition tried to speak out, but nothing came of it. And I'm under no illusions as to why. Because we eliminated them and got rid of their bodies. A man can have 1,000 reasons to carry a sword, but there are few good excuses to use it. What becomes of someone who kills on another's behalf? Can he ever find true peace? Thelindis? It's nothing. You were right. Fate has never smiled upon nobodies like us. But by the same token, it's unlikely to bear a grudge against us either. There's no reason we can't keep living happily together, cherishing the simple joys of each day as they come.
See? You just need to stay positive, Revere. I can feel your warmth, your breath. You're right there, right by my side. Just seeing you makes me happy in a way I can't explain. And that's something that no one could ever take away from me.
You're right, Thelindis. I've just been overthinking things.
That's better. Getting caught up about things like this will only ruin our evening.
You go ahead. I just have a few things to take care of, then I'll come join you.
Even busier than the big shots, huh? Fine, I'll go get started.
Seriously, though, you drive a hard bargain. You're really—
Well, that goes without saying. I already told everyone I'd be coming with a dance partner. Besides, they're two completely different things. Let's take...
All right. White outfit it is.
It seems like Rerir was deliberately hiding his ties to the intelligence services by giving the impression that he was just an ordinary member of the Vinster King's Guard. He clearly doesn't want his would-be fiancée to know about his other life. Then again, that's hardly surprising. People in the intelligence trade rarely do. Who'd have thought we were in the same line of work? Let's dig a little deeper.
ओह पॉलिश नहीं है वो
Our last operation was a resounding success.
After all these years since the dynasty's fall, so many of them still linger on.
Indeed, it cannot be denied. Yet it was destiny that the Crimson Moon should be overcome by the eclipse, and that His Majesty, the all-seeing Vinster King, now guides our nation on the path to prosperity. Conria has no further need for a dead moon. But alas, there will always be those who refuse to see the truth, choosing instead to romanticize the past.
That's not entirely true. Much about the Crimson Moon era was worthy of remembrance. And that's exactly why they keep trying to see it restored. Many of its secrets remain unsolved.
You still haven't told her what you really do for a living.
Where would I even start? How do you tell someone that you're one of the king's hand-picked executioners? That your hands are steeped in blood?
You didn't choose this life, any more than I did. Orphans like us don't get a say.
But I'll sure as heck be the one to pay for it. Speaking of which, we need to be more rigorous in the way we identify direct descendants of the Crimson Moon. Someone, it seems, has strong opinions about my future plans. Most likely my marriage in particular. I have a feeling that we may soon become targets of the Crimson Moon's retribution.
Your concerns are not unfounded. Take care, Rayhir of Solnari. I look forward to toasting you at your wedding.
Thanks, Thorkel. You look after yourself, too. Thelindis, I never wanted to keep this from you. You're the last person I would ever want to lie to. But that's exactly why I can't tell you everything. The moonlit dynasties are a thing of the past. Yet even now, with the sun shining high in the sky, there are those who would call forth a dead moon. Could that be why Vedalfnir held back? Or was it because of some court secret he's not at liberty to share? I have to get a clear answer from him. No matter what happens, I will protect Thelindis.
Rerir seems to be very concerned by Vedalfnir's reaction. Vedalfnir and Dainsleif, the Visionary and Twilight Sword. So that's what they were really like. I've investigated this whole area now. There doesn't seem to be any other memories here. Should I try somewhere else? Wait a second. What's this black smoke?
he's late after all. Just you wait, Rerir. You're in for it.
But are you waiting for someone, ma'am? Could I tempt you into buying some flowers?
Oh, sure.
Thank you. What?
For someone so young, you sure have a way with words, don't you?
I'm only telling the truth. Look me in the eyes. You'll see I'm not lying.
You're...
May we have a word in private?
Who are you? And what do you want?
It doesn't matter who I am. Too many of our kind have fallen lately, so I decided to take the risk of reaching out. Not long ago, the Ray here of Solnari led an assault on one of our strongholds. We suffered many casualties, and many who came to our aid lost their lives as well.
Sorry, I don't know why you're telling me this. And I don't want to get involved.
Wait, hear me out. This time we finally got a clear look at his face and learned his true identity. His name is Rerir, and he claims to be one of the King's guards.
What did you
A cruel irony, isn't it? The man you're set to marry leads a double life as a brutal executioner. But surely, you must have caught a whiff of the blood on his hands.
Why are you telling me all of this?
Simple. It's because...
How strange. Rerir was nowhere to be seen in that memory. It clearly belonged to the Lindis. Rerir couldn't possibly know what happened if he wasn't even there. Why would her memories appear in his fragment? The ceremony won't last much longer. I think it's time to call it a day.
So that was your doing? Did you just pull us inside Rerir's fragment to spy directly on his memories?
Any more questions, and I'll have to start charging.
I had no idea you could do that, boss! I gotta admit, though, I'm itching to see what happens next. Feels like we barely scratched the surface.
I'm just as curious as you are. But the ceremony only allows for limited time inside. That's all we can see for now. Luckily, we managed to learn quite a lot.
So far, so good. I just hope the others are doing okay too, especially the group with the Traveler. Their mission is a risky one. Let's hope it's all good.
If you're worried about them, go...
If I know boss, she's gonna need some time to write up all the details and make sure it's all coherent. I'll stick...
ओके सबको इधर आ गया ये दोनों यहाँ पे हैं ठंडक लैब रीफ ये कौन सी जगह है भाई?
Be cleansed.
The sky's clear. The glazed moon shines.
Be free. Time to say hello.
Like the dust. Like the dust.
Three moons converge.
You should take it. It may prove useful.
Hi anime lover, welcome to the stream. Oh shit, बहुत देर से बोला मैंने.
Be cleansed.
वाह भाई
Your passion for treasure hunting is turning these chests into an endangered species.
ये क्या बंद हो गया रास्ता ये दूसरा रास्ता भी है कोई दिक्कत नहीं ये भी करना पड़ेगा
see? Let's nip that in the bud. Go! You're free now!
Be cleansed! Light it up!
Farewell! And shroud! I hear everything!
Let's go.
Why is there a chest here? Not too far now.
Surge.
Divine light, shield them! Arrogant and presumptuous!
Demons converge.
I'm free! Something's... tell me what you see.
Without further ado! Light the dust!
There is no harm in claiming forsaken possessions.
भाई साहब। खेलना बहुत पसंद है इन लोगों को।
You can always tell which ones are ripe for the picking by the sound they make when you tap on them.
ये कहाँ?
You can always tell which ones are ripe for the picking by the sound they make when you tap on them.
ये अंधेरा हो गया भाई पूरा।
They might not have seen us yet, but if they spot us, they'll run Quick, hide! We almost got spotted! Phew! That was a close call. Watch out! They're coming this way! Keep going. We're nearly there. This is the final hurdle. Oh, there's no end to these things.
आर्लेचिनो आ गई सेव करने।
Zandrone was right. You look weak, Columbina. The old you would never have let such lowly creatures bar your way. Word has it that you did something for the Tsaritsa, and that's why you've lost most of your power. Freedom comes at a heavy price, doesn't it?
It's Arlecchino!
Hello again, Columbina. And greetings, guests of the House of the Hearth.
It's been a while.
डिजाइन ब्यूरो में क्या हो रहा है? मार खा गई है भैया।
Stupid right here of stupid Solnari. Ugh, whatever. I've got all the data I need. Next time we meet, you're finished. He sure doesn't pull his punches.
Excuse me, do you need...
You can do me a favor by staying out of my way. Wait a minute. I recognize that.
Hello, Miss Sandrone. Father sent us over to help.
Huh. How... Hey, Fremine, get over here and help me fix this. Lenny, you do your thing. Just keep your sister away from my machines. Nearly every machine that cat girl touches ends up going haywire. Go put her on cleaning duty or something.
You've got it.
Wait a second. Pretty sure there's still some tea in the cupboard.
Yay! Nice loading screen, yeah. Nice loading animation. जीत गए।
Lofty wisdom will show us the way!
A moonlit night for all.
Be cleansed! Like the dust! Like the dust! Divine light, shield them!
Not too far now. Go! You're free now!
A new moon rises.
Without further ado!
There is no harm in claiming forsaken possessions.
मुझे एक मिल जाए पिंक वाला ना मिलना।
It's a relief to see you all made it back.
Huh?
I returned ahead of them.
Boss is still wrapping things up on her end. She sent—
I see. But first, who do we have here?
Greetings. I was invited here to help as a longtime Tea Party companion of Columbina.
Surely it can't be.
Those eyes. Oh, where have I seen them before?
The only Arlecchino I know is the
You are well informed, Grandmaster.
A Fatui
The atmosphere in here just got really tense.
I must admit, though, I'm a little curious. Seeing as the moon goddess no longer belongs to the Fatui.
Nor does Nodcry belong to Mondstadt, Mr. Varka. Yet still, you're fighting for it all this— Things don't always have to have a tangible payoff. Of course, I can't say there's nothing in it for me at all. But that's between Columbina and myself.
Forgive me. I don't mean to doubt you. We have our own way of doing things here in Nodcry. But
I know there's been a lot of bad blood between— That's why I'm here solely in a personal capacity. As a gesture of good faith, I'll be frank. I can help Columbina. Anyway, what else is on the agenda?
She says she'll be frank, then completely skips over the detail. But she clearly wants to change the subject. It'd be awkward if I tried to bring it up again now. I guess we'll just have to go along with it. She's the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers
Well, since Miss Arlecchino sounds confident in her ability to handle that... The dregs of the Crimson Moon.
In the memories, there was a lot of talk about the Crimson Moon and Eclipse, and a whole bunch of other stuff from the time of Conria.
To my knowledge, those were the names of two different Conrian dynasties. Long, long ago, it is said that the people of Conria worshipped the Crimson Moon, drawing a mysterious power from its reflection. But one day, a coup saw the Crimson Moon eclipsed, hence the name of the new dynasty that replaced it, and how it became the new emblem of Conria.
still, long after the Crimson Moon dynasty had fallen, the last ruler of the Eclipse dynasty, the Vinster King, still coveted the secrets it left behind. So, he sent the Razer of Solnari to secretly hunt down the Crimson Moon's few remaining followers. In those days, Razer showed no signs of madness. In fact, he was as normal as any other. What's the matter?
Verfene, Freundadder, Flinders.
Interesting. Anything else?
Well, she was a researcher at the Universitas Magistrorum.
Oh, and one more thing. For some reason, Rarier's fragment also contained some of Thelindis' memories, though only a very small portion.
Well, no shortage of potential leads, I'll give you that. Thelindis, it seems, must have been the one thing in this world that he couldn't let go of.
Why do you need to know that? Hold on. If she was a pure-blood Conrian... Oh yeah! Just like how it was with the...
If we could somehow find her, do you think there's any chance Rarir might regain
It's possible, but it would take a miracle. That merchant who never knows, Dori Sangama Bay. Maybe we could hop...
All right then. Traveler, Paimon, Kutar, and Miss Arlecchino will go look for the iridescent moon's marrow. As for the others...
On the way over here, I know at this rate, the people living here will be in grave danger.
I'll head back to the curatorium.
Feels good knowing we've all got something to be getting on with. Given that the Wild Hunt has been a lot more active lately, the Lightkeepers have likely begun their own operations too. If that is the case, someone will need to pass the news on. I'll hold the fort for now, then discuss our next move with Flints, Aino, and Anefa when they get back.
Alright then.
Well, the clock's ticking. If that's everything, we'll be on our way.
We'd better get moving too. We'll try to buy you as much time as we can.
Relax. Just do your thing. Now, I decided to call in some backup since things are getting so hairy. Stay safe, everyone. Dismissed.
We're back. Did we get here a little early?
A tad late. Everything going smoothly on your end?
Not great. I don't know how long we can stall them for. The decoys are getting taken out way faster than we imagined. I'm gonna make some more later, but I need a timeout first. I'm so tired right. Oh, right. Ineffa, could you fill in Uncle Varka on what we just discussed with Flint's?
Sure. Uncle Varka, you previously told us about how when you went to investigate, but according to Flintz's intel, several outbreaks of the Wild Hunt had already occurred in Notcry in the period leading up. That was before Rerir had regained his body, when he was far from regaining his full strength. In other words, in theory at least, he still lacked the means to act in two places at once.
Flint's, with everything that's been happening, the Lightkeepers across Notcry are rallying to fight back against the Wild Hunt. They're gonna need your help. I know, I'm sure you're capable of coming up with something far more effective than decoys. But for now, you should stay here and get some rest. And Effa and I will head back over to Amsfartnir to see if there's anything I missed.
Database updated. Reliability of Aino's predictions increased.
What?
They were betting on how you'd respond after hearing their intel.
It's the obvious.
We already decided that Ineffa should go investigate the situation over at Amsfartnir on her own. You might as well stay here and keep watch. Someone needs to hang back and oversee our strategy meetings. And besides, you still haven't fully recovered from ambushing Rerir.
So I've ended up with the easiest assignment. Well...
Shit भाई, this ये loading screen कितना सही है ये वाले मैं पहले ऑफिस और अपडेट कर लेता हूँ फिर करते हैं. मैं देखो जरा एक चीज. Should I go? Should I not? Oh, जाना पड़ेगा लगता है.
Here, this will serve as a good spot to cross over.
Arlecchino, hold up a second. Since you brought us all this way, would you mind telling us what you've got planned? We still haven't got the slightest idea what's going on here.
Simple. Because I am an inheritor of the royal bloodline of the Crimson Moon. And one of the last surviving embers of the Two Worlds Flame.
Huh? Are you serious? Isn't you're a descendant of that Crimson Moon dynasty we were just talking about? The one from ancient Conria?
Your surprise is understandable. I was also taken aback when I first learned of it. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized the signs had been there all along. When I was young, I discovered I could wield a very special kind of fire. It coursed like blood through my veins and smoldered away inside my nerves. What's more, Whenever I experienced strong bursts of emotion or drew too deeply on this power, it was like some kind of presence within the fire would begin to gnaw away at me, consuming me from the inside out. Exactly. That is why my hands are like this too. At first, I saw it only as a curse. But once I became a harbinger, the Jester apprised me of the truth. Together with my own investigations over the past few years, for instance, take the so-called Crimson Moon. In truth, it is nothing more than the shattered remnants of the iridescent moon, fused with the abyss to prolong its lifespan. Since this blood flame was bestowed upon me by the Crimson Moon, it is a fusion of the iridescent moon's former power and the corruption of the abyss. You all understand the nature of the abyss well enough.
If I recall correctly, you once told me that if the corruption ever made it to your heart, you'd become a completely different person.
Yes, and that's the reason I'm always careful not to push my power too far. It's essentially a never-ending tug-of-war. Anyway...
Paimon has a question. Does that mean that...
So much of that history has been lost. We have no way of knowing exactly what they were like. But I would suspect that the Conry... Later on, perhaps someone discovered a way to make direct contact with the Abyss. Still, even with the Dark Sun looming...
The first time we met, I sensed something familiar when I looked at you. I felt I could see that...
Well, I appreciate that you kept it to yourself. Much about the Crimson Moon is still a mystery. Anyway, time is against us here, so I just want to make sure I've got one thing.
That's right. The iridescent moon is already part of who you are.
Deal. Then let's get started.
Get what started?
When I first became a harbinger, the Jester gave me a book called Harry, also known as Leobranto Inamorato. You should be able to buy a copy next time you're in Fontaine. It's a love story set in the Crimson Moon era, but setting aside the tangled romances of its characters. In the Crimson Moon era, or so the story goes, there was an orphanage that received children from beyond the bounds of this world, and subjected them to a peculiar induction ceremony.
Beyond the bounds of this world? For real?
The Crimson Moon sages looked beyond. They made these children crawl up a fireplace and kept asking them, "Have you died? Did you see it?" Until they finally admitted to having died and seen a Crimson Moon. The adults embraced the children who passed the writ. The book leaves much unsaid.
That explains why I can't sense the Crimson Moon's marrow in this world. It makes sense that it would be sealed in a special space that can only be accessed temporarily through some kind of ritual.
But there's no fireplace here. Do you see a chimney anywhere?
That won't be necessary. The fireplace is purely symbolic. The key to the ritual is crossing the flames between two worlds. In other words, the flames that burn within me. Those burned away by such flames leave behind a kind of ghostly afterimage. In short, I can open a passage to that space for you. That's the catch, is I'll need to stay on this side to keep the passage open. So I won't be able to come with you. Once... Very well. Then I'll open it up.
Traveler, spare me a little more moonlight if you would. Thank you. I feel like I've recovered some of my strength now.
Mistress of the seven hues of ages past, great mother of the present, crimson-clad sovereign of the two realms, by fire severed, by fire renewed, I offer myself now and beseech your descent.
भाई साहब और फॉर्म कर रही है भाई ये अभी.
One word of advice. As you're crossing over, no matter what voices you hear, do not answer.
Got it.
I sense a sinister gloom inside. I feel that I am about to meet an old friend who has changed beyond all recognition. and bring death and rebirth. Wait, why are you? You have crossed over from another world, transcended fate itself. I have no right to.
Hey! Look up at the sky! A red moon! This must be the spot, right? Is that the abyss? It's practically filled the entire place. What now?
What a tragic sight. Fragments of your broken body, seized by the abyss, and hung up aloft like mummified remains. Iridescent moon. Was this truly what you wished for?
Careful! There's something spooky about this place. Feels like something is lurking in the fog. Paimon's right behind you. Whatever. By the way, Columbina, didn't you tell us that the iridescent moon had shattered into pieces? The moon up there looks pretty whole to Paimon. How is that possible?
Hi, Kuro.
One with the forest. Yeah. Rah. Yeah.
Just like I thought. It was only a facade.
Part 44, is there an end to this game? No? But
Like the dust.
there's no end to this game. But I'm trying to catch up this story.
Like the dust.
After catching up, I will change the game. I'm about to. Oh, what? एक साइड से वो जुड़ा हुआ लग रहा था, अब इधर से वो टूटा हुआ लग रहा. Oh, that was the illusion. Ready? Oh, yes.
Lofty wisdom will show us the way!
Be free! Tell me what you see! Not too far now!
I can't even look at you. Why?
Without further ado,
is there anything wrong with your eye? That is okay. Totally okay. My brain is malfunctioning. Why? There is no need to malfunction. Like, look at my face. It's just too much brightness. By the way, you can change to horizontal stream. I'm doing two streams. This is vertical stream. Why? As if you don't know why. I know.
From under the mountain.
Let's see.
It's always fun to tease you.
Shadow over the water. Wait, see that? Looks like a mechanism of some sort.
It's been a very long time. Ha ha ha, having fun? Nah, not yet. Not yet. Maybe soon. Maybe soon.
Ooh. Looks like a device from the time of Kalia. Maybe people once came here to study the Crimson Moon's domain, and they left this behind. Oh, if we can activate it, we might find some clues. Hey, look at that! Now that the mechanism's running, the shadow in the water looks different. Do you think these mechanisms might...
Thalindus, we'll leave the rest of the research in your hands. We'll be heading back now.
I hope this isn't ruining date night.
Mind your own business. Just leave me some snacks on the table.
Thalindus? Is that Rare's girlfriend? How come we're hearing her voice? Oh yeah! So...
The Abyss has made this space extremely unstable. Maybe that's why some of the things she said and did were preserved here. Like
whenever I see this view,
I am here. Yeah.
it takes me back
Now
to
you
a
can
poem
have
from my
a
childhood.
much greater view.
Waning moon. For me, of all people.
Look at this game, bro.
A new moon rises.
And shroud!
Of course I am here for the view. I will get something to eat. Yeah, okay.
Oh, looks like the Abyss has messed up this mechanism. We need to find a way to get it working again. Let's see if there are any other devices nearby.
Foolish divine light, shield them! So the moon marrow, or rather the power of the 3 moons, is the key to unlocking... If it really does exist, then maybe this madness can finally be put to an end.
What?
Not too far now.
Okay. Crimson Moon.
With the Abyss inhibitors in place, I should be able to access the chamber with the moon marrow. Oh, Razer, with every step you take, you're drifting further from what you truly desire. But you're not the root of the problem. Ever since that outsider set foot in Conria, the Vinster King has sunken deeper into madness. If only I could get my hands on that outside.
इसकी बहन?
Hey look! The moon's reflection is back to normal! Elendis' voice mentioned a chamber with the moon marrow.
It must be. For within it, I sense the fragile aura of a dying soul.
Then there's no time to lose!
की बहन है वो लुमीन ये वो सेम सुमेरु वाला केव है
These things are so creepy! Oh, looks like we'll have to destroy them if we want to get to the iridescent moon's marrow. That must be the iridescent moon's marrow! Oh, we'll need to destroy these things before we can reach it!
oh yeah we can
Without further ado,
Flame. 3 moons converge.
He's free! Go! You're free now!
we're so close!
Tell me what you see!
easy
The iridescent moon's marrow. Still burning away. If we can purify the abyssal power.
oh he can
It's so cold. Is it?
Huh?
At long last. I'm sorry. The moment the moon shattered, my body began to split apart. Please tell me, what was it that brought you to us all that time ago? You look so puzzled. That's how I felt too when I first saw you. But trust me when I say that everything happens for a reason.
What was that all about? It sounded like she was speaking to a long-lost friend.
Perhaps. She took me for the goddess of the frost moon she once for a fading soul.
But anyway, all right.
oh cinematic
This place looks different than when we came in.
Waning moon.
Huh?
Oh, lifeless damsel.
Oh. Hurry! The place is collapsing!
It wants to trap us here.
Who's it? The abyss?
Now we've taken the moon marrow. All that's left here is a dark well. It will show us no mercy.
that was like
Give it back! The crimson moons! My marrow! My heart!
hey I'm back it's okay you don't have to retract that but
Oh no! The exit spot!
that was something
They're back! Now what we do?
This is where you fall. Witness my rise. What are you waiting for?
A lot of anime stuff happening. Cinematics are too good in this game, but not good as you.
Oh, we made it! Was that you, Arlecchino? Did you save us? Wait, your hands!
Oh, this? Don't worry. It's a small price to pay. The Abyss wanted to trap you inside, and I defied its
You're gonna
will by
make
bringing
me
you
choke
out.
on my food too.
No wonder it's a little angry.
Nah, don't choke on food. Don't choke food. Have your food. Eat it very well.
No, I have paid the price.
Oh,
As much as I'd like to call it a...
Yes. You did your part. And as promised, I will leave the iridescent moon's marrow in your care. From this day forth, may the two worlds' flames burn ever more brightly.
Well, that is good too. The previous
I'll
thing
take that as a
was
blessing.
joking me.
Now, Columbina, give me your hand. Accept this moonlight I offer in return.
Yeah, of course. But वो वैसे
Feeling stronger?
Hey, Columbina!
I'm fine. Our powers are a little at odds, that's all.
By the Frost Moon's authority alone, wielding the power of the other moons was always going to be a stretch. Still, I think it's fair to say that your strength has...
I don't know what mine will contain though. Like,
there's no way I can hope to challenge.
you have the
Razer
ingredients,
like
but
just
my
one more ray of moonlight,
food
if you
source
would.
will contain.
It's okay. I can take it.
How about now? Fighting fit?
At the very least,
Think of
I won't
balance,
have to stay
Maono.
hidden like I want to see him gone from Not Cry. The rate.
Staying hydrated.
It's good to have something to
Staying
aim
hydrated
for.
is good for health.
You certain. When I first met you, you didn't strike me as a ray
But you
of
know
moonlight.
that will
More like a
that
wisp
dries
of
the bottle
fog
as a.
drifting in from who knows
If you stay
where,
hydrated,
ready to scatter at the first
that is
sign
good,
of a
but not good
breeze.
for your bottle.
But now,
Like,
you're full of
my
vitality.
bottle
Just like the frost moon.
might not
Thank you.
stay hydrated
Look
long
after
enough.
yourself too, Arlecchino. I know you have plans of your own, but whatever you're after, don't let the Abyss take a hold
I'm
of
not
you.
even looking at the game
I
anymore.
do not
Lord.
wish to see you go down.
I
Why
appreciate
not?
the concern,
Look at this
Columbina.
beautiful game here, up here, right here. my bad.
Although perhaps it's time you took a new name.
Down there is not a game.
New name?
It's a camera.
Kutar, the Moon Maiden, Columbina. They're nothing
Down
more
here,
than
actually.
code names. They describe. We often use code names in the House of the Hearth, too. But it's knowing your real name that keeps you grounded. All I'll say is this. Once you've defeated
I'm looking
Razer,
right corner.
Give it
That
some
makes me happy.
all right. That's it from me. I'll get you.
Reading your messages makes me happy because I'm talking to someone, not enjoying this game alone.
I appreciate the gesture. It speaks to your good
ये बहुत
character.
ironic है.
Anyway,
Like,
let's get going. There are
इतना
more
ironic
urgent
है. Like,
things to do
this
right
is
now
not
than
my
trade compliments.
normal way of talking. और either मैं prefer करता हूँ English में बात करना, but it is something people now people now do very
It was a close
occasionally.
call, but we got the iridescent moon's marrow and restored Columbina's strength.
Normal talk Hindi mein is like, see, I bring out the best in you. Yes, you do. The worst, the best. Both.
In other words, mission
Accomplished. Okay, एक पुल और हो जाएगा मेरे पास. दो, nice. ये करते हैं and then I'll end the stream for today. ये देखते क्या आता है. Okay, एक 4 स्टार है. 4 स्टार वेपन है. G2. Nice. every hey, ये बहुत कॉमन है. Every girlfriend I ever had, they all said fingers. Face fingers matter a lot. क्या हुआ इसको? Constellation. Nah. Oh, girlfriend. Yeah, you are a girl. You are a friend. Like, I'm just saying. And you know. अभी फंस गया मैं. Yeah, that is true. Friends are always better than Amikuro. Yes. Yes, you are my Kuro. Why you're not streaming though? Like I heard that tomorrow GPU has some issues. Something like that. Also you're busy, I guess. That's why. Am I right? I will fix the GPU fans next week. I will be free from 15th. Oh, yeah, that is nice. Yeah, okay, so yeah, it. Now you can look at. Then we'll start streaming again. I miss it. Yeah, we all miss it though. ऐसे रात में ऐसे देखते देखते सोना and big cafe. Yes, big. Big and ऐसा बहुत ज़्यादा लाइट फेस पे बहुत देर से पड़ रहा है. फोकस एकदम गायब हो गया. ये बहुत खराब है यार. I need to remove as a green screen. Time to nah. Screen has a lot of germs, you know that. Okay, by the way, everyone whoever is on the stream, thanks for everyone joining the stream. Thanks Clueless, thanks Karthik, thanks 5 feet 4, thanks Ikendra, thanks Khalif, thanks Anime Lover. Thanks everyone for joining the stream today. We will continue this stream for tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's okay, come closer. Bye bye. Oh, I'll be active on Insta though. It's okay, come closer. Sheesh. Now I can blush off camera.